Today I'd like to tell you about the Redwood fifth wheel from Thor Industries. As you can see, the Redwood is going to be the high end of the fifth wheels. One of the first things that we'll talk about here is this trail air system. Now this is an option that we've ordered on this particular fifth wheel. And this is the 38 GK model, which is a brand new floor plan for Redwood. The reason we've ordered it with the trail air system is this system's going to alleviate the chucking and the forward-backward movement. Just makes it a softer ride for you in the tow vehicle. This color that we're looking at here is a new color also. It is the black and tan. And the front part of the way they designed their front cap is not only does it look nice, but this is designed to make it more aerodynamic. There's a lot of companies out there that are doing a cap that is more for aesthetics rather than to really cut the wind and give you a better ride. And the way this has been designed by the engineers, it's going to cut through the wind a lot better. Now we'll move around over here to the front side. Open up some of these compartments here. What we're looking at is a full pass-through storage. One of the largest storages in the industry. It's going to allow you to bring a lot of the things that you want to bring along with you. It's got a drop frame. With the Redwood, we're doing a 12-inch I-beam frame that goes to a 10-inch drop. There's another little area here. They're making sure that we're not wasting any space. This area would be a little tool area, so you can have stuff separate that you might need to get to that could get buried over in the front section. Now, one thing that Redwood did when they came out with their fifth wheel is they wanted to have a frame and slide outs and steps and suspension, everything made by one manufacturer. A lot of the other brands, you go out and you're going to have several different manufacturers' products being put together to allow you to have a chassis for your fifth wheel. With Redwood, they've come up with Falcon Integrated Technologies, and this company is building the frames. It's building the slide-out mechanisms. It's building the suspensions. We're using 7,000-pound axles and self-adjusting brakes, so this thing is going to tow like a dream. And the other thing is, if you did run into any kind of warranty issues, you're dealing with one manufacturer. You're not dealing with 3 or 4 different manufacturers that have to communicate with each other to find out who is covering the warranty. And speaking of warranties, they put it right here on the door. 2 + 5. The 2 means that you're going to get 2 years of full warranty on this fifth wheel, whereas a lot of manufacturers are only giving you 1. They're giving you 2 full years covering every single thing involved with the fifth wheel. So the +5 on here is a 5-year structural warranty, and they encourage you to go in once a year and have everything checked out, and I'll show you the spot where they mark that you've come in each year to have them check it out to make sure there aren't any structural problems. And it's one of the best insulated fifth wheels on the market. Move this back. Here's another thing here, the stairs. Most fifth wheels are going to have 3 stairs to enter into your fifth wheel. And if you've been out there doing a lot of RVing, you know that sometimes this 3rd step is not close to the ground. A lot of times it can be 2 feet off the ground depending on where you're camped out. That's why they've added the 4th step here. As we move up, keyless entry. Obviously that's a good one there, especially if there's a couple of you and you're running back and forth. You don't always have to have a key to get inside your fifth wheel. You can run the code and get in very easily. Now we'll move around here. The windows that they've come up with, this is kind of a window that you've seen in high-end motorhomes for a while. It's a better looking window. We ordered this particular one with dual panes. But the big thing is there aren't any rubber gaskets that are going to be broken down by the UV rays over time. This particular fifth wheel has 2 awnings, and they're one-touch carefree awnings. Let me show you how easy it is to run these out. A lot easier than the than the style where it takes a little bit of manual labor to get one out. That way the wind comes up, we do have struts on each side. It's going to handle a certain degree of wind, but also if the wind does come up, push of a button. So we have a molded fiberglass back cap. And right back here, we have a 3,000 pound receiver hitch already built in. And it's built into the frame, has 300 pounds of tongue weight. Most fifth wheels, if you want to put a receiver hitch on it, you have to go find a welding shop to attach that for you. But with the Redwood, that is already in place for you there. It's a 50 amp service. The removable cord is easy to coil up and put in front storage. And also being located back here, you're not going to have any ice buildup if you happen to be camping out in the winter. And these fifth wheels are available with full paint, or you can save a little bit of money and do decals on them. Our doors are a lot thicker, and that's one of the other reasons to make this thing a 4-season unit. Keeps the cold air out. The other thing we've done for our command center here is they've angled it. So it's a little closer to you, a little bit more user-friendly. Everything you're gonna need is right in this area, so you just have the one port here where any water lines or cable or satellite lines are gonna be running up into. They've also made it really easy to winterize it by having your antifreeze fill right in this area. And then if you want to do the outside shower port is in here. Part of the Falcon setup is to have a 6-point leveling system. So it's pretty simple to operate. You just get out of your truck, you walk over here, you hit the on button, and with a second push of the button, you do the auto level. Of course, you want to have your truck out of the way before you do these things, but this thing is going to level itself, and all you have to do is stand back and enjoy yourself. Propane tanks, one on each side, that balances the coach out, and they're also a lot easier to get out. You could also put bigger tanks in if you want, but these are the standard size tanks. So with this new 38 GK floor plan, what we're looking at now is a slide within a slide. And what that is this is the bed, and that allows you to have a lot more space. Okay, so in the front of this fifth wheel, there's 2 batteries mounted in here. You can see the hydraulic pump is also located in this area, and there's a battery disconnect switch. Nice to be able to shut everything down when you're not going to be using the fifth wheel. Slides in the jacks. We have 2 batteries in their boxes that are vented, and the battery disconnect switch. This is where a generator would go. It's pre-wired for a generator, and so if you decided you did want to have a generator, it's already ready for that. So let's take a look inside of this coach. One of the things you're going to notice as you walk into a Redwood fifth wheel is how solid the floors are. And the reason is that a lot of companies are doing floor joists that are 16 inches on center. Well, Redwood does it 11 inches on center. And that is going to have a less flex, and it's just more of a solid feeling when you walk into it. It has a residential feeling, and you'll hear me use that term residential a lot on the inside because that's what they're trying to get here, is the residential feel. This is actual quartz. It has a nice higher end look to it. 12 cubic foot refrigerator here. So of course with the bigger fifth wheel you're going to have a lot more space. And on this one we have an ice maker. And one thing that really is unique on this is the amount of storage that you're going to have. You have drawers. This drawer is even designed to put plates. That's why it has the sectioned off areas. And more drawers. That's one of the things you notice in a lot of RVs. You're always at a lack of storage. One of the best storage areas is right in here. Every one of these slide out. Really cool thing Garbage can's already built in. So a lot of times you're stuck putting your trash can out where everyone can see it. This one has its own spot, and it's a very good sized spot. Move back to here, and we have the optional dishwasher in this model. As we move over into this area, kind of the entertainment center here, but you see the large TV, you see the fireplace. Fireplace actually will warm this whole area. One thing that is hidden in here is the desk. So if you do need to, say you had to do your taxes and you're on the road, this pulls out, this lifts up, and inside here you can store everything you'll need to store to do your business on the road. These recliners made by Diamond, as well as a couch, are actual residential recliners. A lot of other fifth wheels, and you're going to find smaller, not as comfortable recliners, and a lot of them you have to pull them away from the wall, especially if they're in the slide out, to actually recline them. With these, you can leave them stationary and just grab the handle here and recline them. Let's talk about the shades. These are not the standard day-night shades. These are similar to what you're going to find in a motorhome. You pull these down, and you're going to get privacy, but yet you can still see out of these. You get rid of them. You just bring them right back up. So say you want to block out the light completely. You pull this shade down. So with this table, you're seeing two chairs. There are also two other chairs that are folded up in the closet. The whole idea is the principle 642, which Redwood says is the baby boomer code. That means there's enough seating to entertain 6 people, enough seating for 4 people to have dinner, and enough sleeping for 2 people. But I can move out here and pull this pin. Pull out the leaf. There's a leaf on each side. I'll bring this here. Just to show you how versatile this table is and how large you can make it be. Now this is the position I would set it up with the leaves in for travel. Now we already looked at the one pantry. In addition, this floor plan offers a second pantry. And there's another outlet in here, so say you wanted to put your coffee maker or any other type of electronic device right in here. You'll see a dirt devil. This is your central vac system. There will be a hose that you can attach to that you can reach from the front to the back with several different attachments. Or if you just want to sweep into this area, there's a toe kick here. All right, as we move up into the bathroom area, I want to point out this residential shower. Now this is a one-piece shower. Most fifth wheels, most RVs are using 2-piece showers because they're a little lower end, they're easier to bring into the fifth wheel, but of course this fifth wheel was built around the shower, so this was in here before. They didn't have to bring it in through the doors. So if you're taller or shorter, you can customize this to fit your needs. Nice glass door, eliminates the plastic curtain or the flimsy shower door that you get on a neo-angle shower. So this is the area with the toilet. It's a little bigger than what you see on most fifth wheels. There's also a sink in here. A nice window and of course a roof vent. So let's move into the bedroom. One of the first things you'll notice is how much floor space is in here. And that is because the slide within a slide. That's what we looked at on the outside. And as you can see, we have a queen size bed that's inside of the other slide, and that's able to open up a lot more floor space for you. This is called a European box springs, and it's going to give you the feel of box springs underneath the mattress. It's a lot more comfortable, gives you a lot more support. They lay the mattress on top of it, and of course we're using a lot nicer pillow top mattress. Now there's a lot of times in a fifth wheel you're looking for outlets. They put outlets, one on each side of the bed. There's one down there. We have 2 sinks in this fifth wheel. And once again, storage. A lot of storage. We have storage underneath the sink. Nice deep drawers. Well, this is the walk-in closet. One of the largest closets you'll see in a fifth wheel. And of course it's cedar lined. You have lots of little cubby holes for shoes. And of course the fold-up chairs that I spoke of earlier, this is where they're stored. So what I want you to take a look at are this air intake here. There's an air intake. Here's another air intake. And there's another one up in the corner. This fifth wheel has two 15,000 BTU air conditioning units on the roof. Now most people that come into this to always comment how quiet it is with the air conditioning, because most people are used to having an air conditioning unit that has its main air intake in one spot. Well, that can be very noisy, and that's the thing about the Redwood. By having a higher end air conditioning system, you're moving more air, which is going to help cool the unit a lot quicker, and it also makes it a lot quieter. A lot of companies make trailers, fifth wheels, motorhomes. Redwood only makes fifth wheels. As you can see from everything we've looked at, they've taken all of their energy and put it into fifth wheels to make the best product. Once again, I'm Tracey Rebish with Bretz RV Marine, and this is the Redwood fifth wheel from Thor. If you have any questions regarding the Redwoods or would like to schedule an appointment to come out and take a look at one, please feel free to give me a call, 406-880-0324.